Hi, I'm Steve, and in this video I'm going to tell you about Python, show you our support for it in Visual Studio, and how to get it for free. It doesn't matter whether you consider yourself a software engineer, a web developer, a decision maker, a data scientist, researcher or student, or even an accountant or a lawyer. At some point you're going to need a tool more powerful than Excel, but also easier and more productive than most programming languages. Python fills this gap. Whether you're building a complete dynamic website, doing data processing, science, or machine learning, interactively testing your own service or tools, or just automating whatever repetitive task you need to do, Python can do all of these and is a great tool to have available. But when you jump to Python, it's easy to feel like you've been abandoned. Many editors provide little or no help. Good code completion and suggestions are rare. Debugging is often limited, and it can feel like it wasn't designed for collaboration with your team or colleagues. Visual Studio isn't like this. It supports large projects that are developed by teams in one or many programming languages, including Python, and it supports the developer on every line of code they write. Let's take a look at what this means for Python developers. I've started by opening a project directly from GitHub. Visual Studio support for version control extends to Python projects, so you can use TFS or Git natively, or third-party extensions for others. Looking at the code, you can see that we've color-coded not just keywords, but also modules, classes, and functions, and we're using code analysis to make sure we're accurate. All of these colors can be themed and customized to suit your own needs or style. And with the same code analysis, we provide information through tooltips about the types that each variable may contain. Python does not make you declare or restrict variable types, so being able to see exactly what is going where is invaluable. And because we know the types, we can make useful suggestions about which methods you may want to call. Python has a thriving ecosystem of packages, which you can access through the Python Environments window. It's easy to search, download, and install packages from the central Python package index, and we can show you when updates are available for packages you already have installed. When working on a large project, unit tests are a great way to avoid introducing bugs. Python unit tests will appear in Test Explorer and can be run or debugged directly. And when you've finished writing your scripts, press F5 to enter the debugger, where you can interrupt at any point, inspect and change variables, or visually step through your code to see exactly what it's doing. So, how can you get this support and what does it cost? Well, if you already have Visual Studio, it's free. When you're installing Visual Studio 2015 Community, Professional, or Enterprise editions, just select Python Tools for Visual Studio. For the Express editions or Visual Studio 2013, visit aka.ms/ptvs for details. If you haven't installed Python yet, you can find links and suggestions at aka.ms/getPython. And if you've got a bit more time right now, visit aka.ms/ptvs tutorial for our Getting Started video series.